Okay, so this is your night light, which attaches to the top of the buoy. Advice is not to fit the lamp to the buoy unless you intend to use the lamp. Silly to fit the lamp on and then have bad landings and potentially damage the lamp, and you didn't even need to be using it. So only fit the lamp to the buoy when you intend to use it. How it works is basically, let me open it. So you fit your 9-volt PM3 battery in the chamber there. Now, basically, there are two contacts in the lamp, there, and there's a ring over here that when the lens is fully tight, we've arranged it that way that when it's fully tight is the first time that it turns on. So basically, you have to bring this. It's on the last rotation, so you can feel it getting very firm, and you essentially have to bring that dot to that line on the final rotation. Anybody, when you feel it, you'll know that you can't make it much tighter than that. But in essence, you bring it up, the dot to the line like that, and to put it off, you turn it back a little bit. Now, for some people, that really, really is tight, but it needs to be tight. So I'm going to give you a little tip. What you can do, you can use some Vaseline. I'm going to use a little bit of this red rubber grease that I have just laying here, but you could use Vaseline also, and you could just run a little bead along that bottom, only on the lip of the black base. That's all, just very small amount like that, not a lot. Now, actually, it'll become almost too easy now, and we actually prefer that you work hard because then you wouldn't be over tightening. Anyway, now with the lubricant on, you find that you can easily turn it to that spot. If you go beyond that spot, you go beyond like that, it turns off again. So you know you've gone too far. So that's where you want to leave it. When the boat comes out of the water and you want to put the lamp off, you just turn it back around a centimeter like so. At that point, it's still pretty well sealed, but it's good enough for any water on the lamp not to go into the chamber. So anywhere from here is off. But truth is that when it's in the water, you should have it fully tight like that. I think it's risky to run it like that, where you've loosened, taken the pressure off the seal, to have it off just to keep it on the boat and not to have the lamp on during the day. So either take the battery out and then you tighten it to that spot, or don't fit the lamp until you're going to use it. You only use this on-off arrangement. So when the boat's out of the water, you turn it off, and when you're going to put it back in the water, you turn it on. But if you use it, you should always use it fully tight like that. And if you don't want the lamp on, take the battery out, or don't fit the lamp. Now, obviously, you screw that onto the buoy like that, and you tighten it until you get the colors pointing in the direction they need to be. Now, obviously, we've got red and yellow here, and green and white there. The reason for that is that the yellow LEDs are never as bright as the green. We're looking for something nice and bright. And previously we did have red, but as with everything else, the shortages worldwide of all these electronic devices means we don't get the red at the moment. But you keep tightening until it can't tighten anymore, and your lamp has been arranged that when it's fully tight, your colors will line up. So you just keep turning the base, not on the top, but turn the base part. And how you'll know, if you bring this white line to the line of the colors, then you know that you're facing. So at this point in time, the green is facing back off the yellow. So daytime, you look at the yellow, look at the red in the front, and at night time you'll see green and white. But it can't be facing like that. It's got to basically point forward. So green line in the center of the yellow and the white in the center of the red. And that's basically how you use your lamp. Obviously, when you finish using it, you would dry it off with a cloth before you opened it out. Especially if you're going to throw it in the bag, never dry it off and then just loosen it back too, just like that. Perhaps the boat is wet, and if it's laying in the bag and this is fully loose, then water can go inside. You don't want water in this lamp. Okay, so from there to there, on and off is just like that.